When I was younger, about 8, I spent a lot of time with my older cousin and my young sister at my cousin's house. My sister is a year older than me. Her name is Haley. My older cousin is called Bella, and she'd now be in her early 30s. If she was around. When I used to go round to her house with my sister when I was little, she'd always play really intense games of hide and seek with us every week that we went round, and me and my sister loved it. It was the highlight of our weekend when my mom would get a call from my cousin saying we could come round. Bella's house was quite large, but quite old as well, and so there were a lot of places to hide, like in the attic or the basement. It never fazed me or my sister how creepy Bella's house was. We just didn't seem to think about it at the time. But there was one visit that crushed everything and lead to us never ever coming back. One time we came round to Bella's house for the day. It was 2 p.m., and we were starting our usual awesome round of hide and seek. First, Haley, my sister, was it and had to find me and Bella. Then, Bella had to find me and Haley. Everything ran smoothly. I wanted to prove myself worthy of being an amazing seeker, as Haley often put me down for being bad at it for the past times we'd played hide and seek at Bella's. So, when it was my turn to seek, I knew where to go first. Bella, my cousin, would always go the furthest away from wherever me and my sister were seeking. So, in this occasion, that would make it the basement. Warning. This is where the story becomes quite terrifying, and I warn anyone who is easily scared to stop reading. I proceeded to make my way down the corridor leading to the basement. The sliding black door to the basement was cracked open, as opposed to it usually being bolted shut. I assumed this would be where Bella was. I stumbled down the steep stairs leading to the basement. To turn the basement lights on, you had to walk all the way down the steps to the bottom where there was a hanging light that you had to pull to turn on. So the walk down there was in complete pitch black. 8-year-old me, still having sky-high confidence at this point, fully believed Bella was hiding down there. As I reached the final step, I fumbled around above my head to find the dangling light. The air was extremely warm down there, and thick, almost like I was breathing in cobwebs. Finally, I managed to get a hold of the light and yanked down on it with all of my strength. As the light hit every corner of the basement, I was met with Bella, stood in the back corner. "Ha ha, I found you," I remember saying quite coldly. But Bella didn't seem herself. She was looking right at me, but her eyes looked different, as if someone had copied and pasted someone else's eyes on top of Bella's. She was smiling, with this huge, weird grin on her face, as if she was holding back laughter. Throughout this, she never took her eyes off me. I sort of just stood there, waiting for her to come upstairs with me to help find Haley. But Bella didn't say a word. She sort of just stood like a statue, smiling. "What are you doing? Come on," I remember mumbling quite awkwardly. But Bella didn't move. I was so confused. Aren't you coming? I said, worriedly. Again, she didn't respond. She simply just stood there with that awful, alien-like grin. It was uncomfortable to look at. I started to become worried, as if I felt like I wasn't in the room with someone I truly knew. As a timid 8-year-old, I trusted my gut and went back up the stairs and slammed the basement door shut, with Bella still in there. Suddenly, Haley came up behind me. "Where have you been, dummy?" "We were hiding for hours. So we just came out, but couldn't find you," Haley said. I was confused. Hours? I'd only just started. I'd only been in the basement a few minutes. That's when it hit me. Haley said, But Bella's down there. She's acting weird. I pointed to the basement door, tears in my eyes, mostly from confusion. "What are you talking about?" Bella came up behind Haley. "Are you all right, Aaron?" she asked me. I was terrified as soon as Bella showed up behind Haley. "But someone's down in basement," I cried. After this, Bella went downstairs to check, telling me and Haley to stay upstairs. We watched Bella wander down the basement stairs, and we haven't seen her since. We waited for hours at the top of the stairs, until our mom came to pick us up. My mom got a call a day later. Someone had found Bella in the basement. She'd hung herself. This was awful, just awful. Me and Haley couldn't work out why Bella would do this. I had told my mom about the strange incident of me seeing two of Bella, but my mom disregarded it. I'm now 17, and wondering whether that strange incident had anything to do with her death. Was it a doppelganger,